It's exciting to see your favorites up here. Hey? Aren't they gorgeous? I'm very happy to have them on my panel also. Right, skincare and personal care. Something we use every day. Husbands, wives, children, everybody. Are you buying your own from your own shop? Or are you still buying it from Dis-Chem and all other places? I know the answer. So I won't ask you to put up your hand. But we are going to make you want to use nothing else but the best for your family, because our products are excellent and they're economical. And you're going to hear how economical they are. So why use something else that's got chemicals in it? Because just as you've heard about the chemicals in the home care, there are chemicals in the skincare products that you're using, in the shampoos that you're using. All of those things are causing just as much hormonal imbalances in your lives. So why look for trouble when you've got it in your stock room, as Thandi said you need to have? Right, we are going to be talking about Nutrions and our other personal care products. So I'm going to just remind us about this, our Nutrions range. It's 100% organic. I mean, that says it alone. That gives you all the answers. It's a scientifically based marine product that is the best of the best. You don't need to use any sunscreens, which cause a lot of problems that we have with our skins. We use it to protect from the sun rays. This skincare range has built-in carotenoids, so it actually helps, and I've proven it. I've actually put no product on the one side of my face, and then the other and been in the sun. And that just with my moisturizer only, on the moisturizer on that side of my face, has not been affected by the sun, like the part that did not have it on. So don't use any of those sunscreen products. Just put another layer of your own moisturizer on if you need to, but you don't, because it lasts 8 hours. And the sun's not up for much longer than 8 hours a day. Okay. So let's get on with it. We're going to be asking Alice now, how does she approach her clients and her customers on the home care? Where are you, Alice?
Sorry, Gloria. I was positioned in the wrong place. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, how beautiful you are, I can see. So it's so good to be here. Today, after 3 years, it's one of the most beautiful days and experience that I'm having. Getting together with the Eagle Team family, it's so amazing. So allow me to introduce myself. I believe some of you are meeting me from the first time. So my name is Alice Samu, and I come along from Mozambique with all the other Mozambican fellows Mozambicans that are sitting there. So, hello. Okay, the question was, how do I approach my customers or consumers for Nutrients products? Okay, one of the things that I learned from this Neo-Life opportunity is that people, they first buy ourselves before they can buy our products. So we need to be a brand. People must look at us and relate us to what we are trying to sell. Okay? So the only way you can sell your products is you reflect what your products are. Our product catalog says, look better, live better, and feel better. So I think that tells a lot. So what I want to say is that most of the time I do not approach people to sell skincare or whatever because I'm not really a salesperson. But what happens is that people, they come to me. Yeah, it's true. Many times I get people to ask me, how do I keep so younger? Every day I'm looking younger. How do I keep my skin so, beautiful, glowing, People, they met me years ago, and when they meet me after 2-3 years, they say, how do you keep yourself, you're always looking younger. How do you do that? Don't you think it's an opportunity for me to, bring them to my, yeah? Yes, this is what happens. This is what happens. So most of the time, I don't really have to chase people. People, they come to me. Okay, because I always use the products, the 3 range of the products, I use it every day, okay? And so this keeps my skin beautiful and younger. I use the supplements which also help me, and I use the home care products, okay? And this makes people feel attracted by who I am, okay? But yes, of course, I also sometimes I approach people when I walk on the streets, when I go shopping, when I go to the gym, wherever. I always meet people. And one thing that I have, which I believe all of us, we have, it's the smile. I am always smiling, So I smile to people, and people, they smile back to me, okay? And I start, greeting people and complimenting them for what they are, okay? If they are wearing a beautiful, jacket or something like that, I tell them. If they have nice shoes, I tell them, oh, you look beautiful. Look, I love your shoes, or something like that, And, yeah, people, they like the compliments, And we start a conversation. But most of times I do that because I have seen something in that person. Maybe the skin doesn't look good. In my country, I don't know here, but in my country, we're having a lot of people developing skin problems because they are using a lot of, makeups, all those things. It makes the skin, to look bad. And the bad they look, they keep using more products, chemical products, because they're trying to hide what is in the skin. And it becomes worse. And it's our duty to help these people because they don't know how to overcome the problem. So sometimes I will look to someone and see that this person is on need. So I approach them, but by just smiling and greeting them and complimenting them for what they are wearing. Not really about the skin, but I just say, you look beautiful, I like your shoes or something like that. And we become friends. And when I compliment them, they come back to me and they, oh yeah, I also like how you look beautiful, look at your skin. And I say, no, you're also beautiful, I like the way you are. Yeah, but you see my skin, this and that, And then I take the chance and say, oh yeah. I say, but I think I can help you. Would you like to know how to, I can tell you what I'm using, and the people, because they are struggling, they're really looking for something to help them. So I take the contact number, and then we set up, a coffee tea or something like that. And the thing that I use in order to introduce the nutrients, I always say, do you know your skin type profile? And most of people, they don't know. And I tell them, you know what? This is the first thing that you need to know. You need to know what type of skin you have so that you will find the right product, the product that, meet your requirements. Because not all skins are equal, Yeah, each skin has her own particularities. So you need to know your skin in order to know what product is suitable for your needs. So I always tell them that, yeah, I can help you in, doing a skin test so that you know about your skin care, skin type. And from there, it's easy for you to know what to use. And I tell them the skin test is for free. So it's easy for them to say, yeah, I would like to sit down and do it. Yeah, and we take it from there. Yeah.
Thank you. That was very good. Thank you. I'm sure you all learned a tremendous amount from that. Krishna now is actually going to be telling us what is the best product to start with, but more importantly, the economy in using our skincare range. Remember we spoke about that earlier? And that's what we're all looking for, is to use the best, but also to know we're also using the most economical for how good it is. Can't think of the word, but never mind. Thanks, Krishna.
Thanks, Glo. This was excellent. Thank you very much. I picked up quite a number of tips, you know. If you compliment somebody on their skin and they say, oh, I actually got some pimples or whatever, and then that's the door opening. That's wonderful. So before I share about the economy of our products, I also just want to mention that I am a huge fan of the Nutrients range. Firstly, for the fact, as we have heard here, that it gives you peace of mind. You don't have to worry about what you actually put on your skin. So there's don't worry to read the labels and see what chemicals are in the products. Ours are organic and safe. So I have peace of mind when I use these products, that no chemicals will be absorbed into my body that causes hormonal disruptions, and even skin cancer. You know, a lot of these chemicals can cause skin cancer. And the second thing or reason is the fact that they are economical and well priced. Now, sometimes people will come and tell you the products are expensive. Then I just take out this price comparison, because we got this from Liz Geertz some time ago, where they compare our products to a number of the products in the shops, but also to, let's call it an opposition company that are also in network marketing. So their prices are on here, and we are above them with flying colors. Our prices are economical, and you don't have to worry that you are paying too much for your product. And even as a distributor, we pay even less, and they compared it to the retail prices of the opposition. So if you don't have a price comparison and you want to sell the skincare products, this is a very good thing to have in your file, to sit with a customer and compare the prices. So, you know, I actually think you must be nuts not to use this product. Even all our products, because they are so economical. So why won't you use it? It makes your skin feel moisturized, and they say that our skincare products actually keep the moisture in your skin up to 50% more than other products for up to 8 hours. You know, that is absolutely amazing. Now, the personal care products, we also use all of them. In my house, you will not find one other product, only our products. It's displayed at the basin, the bathroom, the shower, everywhere. Now, I love the PCC and the bath and shower gel in the shower. And it is so concentrated. It's got this subtle smell. It's not an overwhelming smell that will influence your perfume that you maybe put on afterwards or whatever. And you only use like a little bit that can go on my pinky nail. It is so concentrated. Now, some of these products, like the shampoo, for example, we prefer to dilute it 1 to 1. So we actually make 2 bottles out of 1. And that's for the pure reason that it is so thick and concentrated that sometimes when you put it on your hand and it slips off and it fell on the shower floor, then you've wasted it. But if it's more in a liquid, it's much nicer and it applies nicer onto your hair. But that's a personal thing. You don't have to dilute it. But that makes it even more economical. And it lasts for us, I would say, about 6 months, a bottle. And my dear husband, that hasn't got a lot of hair, washes every day. So it really lasts us a long, long time. And then, of course, now winter time, the Body Love. Body Love is a wonderful product. Just a few drops in the bath, it makes the water like milky, but it gives you that extra layer of moisture on your skin, and you feel so soft and silky when you get out of the bath. So just a few drops. It lasts forever, I would say year plus, that you use that. You don't have to bath in it every day, but when you feel your skin is dry, especially this dry winter, you just put in a few drops of that. And the hand and body lotion, oh my goodness, that is so economical. We got one of those pump things, you know, that you get from the company. So you just pump out a little bit and you apply your whole body, your legs, your arms. It just feels so good, and your legs doesn't look flaky and dry, you know, if you put that. And then I know of distributors that take the hand and body lotion and they put a few drops of the Body Love in the hand and body lotion and they mix it. And that makes it even more nice and silky on your skin, and it got a nice smell, you know. So, and it keeps mosquitoes away from you. That's another thing. And then, of course, one of my favorites is the aloe vera gel. Aloe vera gel, you can't go anywhere without your aloe vera gel. You know, and the saving comes in that when you burn yourself with steam or iron, you don't have to run to the chemist and buy something for that. Or if there's a bee sting, you run to the chemist and buy something else. This one product, aloe vera gel, substitute a lot of other ointments. And I've got a customer that uses it for like an aftershave. And he buys boxes of it at a regular basis. So there's so many uses, but our products are highly concentrated. That's why it is so economical to use. And you must just test it out for yourself. You know, I don't know if there's anything else you want to add to it, Glor.
No, I think that's excellent.
Okay.
It's just, all we're trying to get you to do today is to say, why have I been so doof not to have seen this before?
Yeah.
And that's all we want you to understand, is that we've got the best of the best. And
Don't be nuts. Don't be nuts.
don't be nuts. And we just love the product. And really, the skincare range. You know, I had a lady who came to fetch her salmon oil at my house one day. She said, you know, I don't know your age. She said, but really, you look 10 years younger than I am.
And that's true.
And that's just because of our products. Not just the skincare, because it's a whole combination. Everything we have, the home care, you've heard the reason why. Our house is a neo-life house. Everything in it is what I have in my business. And that's all that I will use. And all that I will allow anybody else to come and use in my house. So when you come, that's what you get. Only the best. Thanks very much. Just want Alice to see if she's got something.
Yeah, I know many of you, or maybe all of you, you use Facebook or WhatsApp. Put your picture there. Go and look at my picture. You see, that picture is attracting a lot of people to come and request friendship.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's another way, guys. We're learning. We are, what did Iseza say yesterday? She's the BC, the before computer range. Well, you must know where I come from, the archives. Thank you very much. It's been wonderful chatting to you. God bless you all.